Welcome to this short introduction to MetQuest Dashboard. MetQuest Dashboard is a highly localised weather service available to both Agrii agronomists and Agrii customers who are subscribed to the Agrii Plus portal. The MetQuest Dashboard has 5 main modules. These are weather forecasts, which include a 2-day detailed forecast and a 10-day medium range forecast. Weather history with 8 days of historical weather data, a spraying forecast, as well as pest and disease forecasting. I'm now going to take you on a short tour of the dashboard to point out the main features and navigation. When you open the dashboard, you're presented with a map of the UK showing the location of over 125 Agrii weather stations. I'm going to zoom in and select my local weather station from the map. At the top left-hand corner, you'll see a label reminding you which module you're viewing. At the top right-hand corner, you'll see the name of the Agrii weather station you initially selected. Underneath the days of the week, you'll see some icons which indicate the general weather conditions. For example, how much cloud cover there is, the level of sunshine, and whether or not you should expect rain. All of the weather data is presented in 6 hourly time intervals. When rain is forecast, an icon representing a rain gauge will be displayed along with an indication of how much rain is forecast and the percentage probability of the rain occurring. Underneath the rainfall, you'll see a red arrow indicating the wind direction and average wind speed in meters per second. Air temperature is plotted on the green line at hourly intervals. The forecast maximum and minimum air temperatures for each 24-hour period are shown in red and blue respectively. I'm now going to click on the 10-day medium forecast. The main differences between the 2-day and 10-day forecast are that data is forecast on a 24-hour interval instead of a 6-hourly interval. The air temperature forecast is replaced by separate daily maximum and minimum forecast plots, and we now have an indicator of the likely evapotranspiration from pasture in millimetres per day. Moving on now, we're going to view actual local weather data by clicking on 8-day history. The historical weather data is presented in a simple matrix with a row for each day. Starting with the left-hand column, we can view the following parameters: average daily temperature, maximum temperature, minimum temperature, rainfall in millimetres, solar radiation in megajoules per metre squared, relative humidity, wind direction and wind speed, leaf wetness and evapotranspiration in millimetres per day. The data captured by each individual weather station is the data used to calculate pest and disease forecasts. More weather stations equals more accurate, more reliable and therefore more valuable pest and disease forecasting. To help with work planning and to maximise every spraying opportunity, MetQuest Dashboard has a useful spraying conditions forecasting module. We can get there by clicking on spraying conditions. The colour-coded bars indicate at a glance the optimum windows for application of both crop protection and fertiliser products. When spraying is not recommended, the reason is given using a simple alpha code. In some circumstances, this will allow the sprayer to be retasked to apply liquid fertiliser when crop protection spraying isn't possible. The last module to cover in the MetQuest dashboard is the disease risk module. By applying appropriate pest and disease models to data obtained from your local weather station, this module can provide the grower with useful guidance on how recent weather conditions are likely to influence the development of various pests and diseases which may affect your crops. For best effect, the information displayed in this forecast needs to be used along with the grower or agronomist's knowledge of recent crop protection applications and their knowledge about the disease resistance of the crop variety which is being grown. Using these sources of information together will assist the agronomist to make the best decision about the appropriate products and timing of future crop protection measures. So let's summarise the key grower benefits of MetQuest Dashboard. Accurate 2-day and 10-day weather forecasts, highly localized historical weather data, decision tools for crop spraying and pest and disease control, with expert support from your Agrii agronomist. Are you already an Agrii customer? Then speak to your Agrii contact to have your Agrii Plus MetQuest dashboard account activated today. And if you're not, then come along and speak to us to find out how to get MetQuest dashboard on your desktop.